Well, great morning, everyone. My name is Bernadine Kirkland. We're at the top of the hour. I want to thank you for taking some time out of your Saturday to spend with Akana. Akana means in the hands of God. And you are looking at just my picture because my computer has a mind of its own, does not want to show anything about what's happening in my world right now. But that's okay because it's not about me, it's about this amazing information you're about to hear today. So again, I'm Bernadine Kirkland. I'm a wife, a mother, child of God. Um, I've been with this awesome company for 4 years now and just am excited to be out here running and sharing and showing and just testifying to everybody who will listen just the incredible opportunity that we have to learn our blood type and to make a difference in our everyday world and in our everyday life. So I'm going to get started. As you're coming in, just drop who invited you on this morning. Let us know who shared this phenomenal opportunity with you today because I'm going to be talking about a health crisis that we've been ignoring. We've been ignoring things like heart disease. We've been ignoring cancers. We've been ignoring diabetes, and we have experienced shorter lives because of that. The problem in the US, you see, is something that our amazing CEO coined a phrase called suicide. She says, we are digging our graves with our fork. Just take a look at that beautiful original diet, full of vibrancy and color and just rich in things from God's garden. Everything in that basket is from his garden. But you take a look at our new modern day diet, and you see that it's lifeless with color. It lacks all nutrients in the world. You have hamburgers and fried foods and ketchup condiments and soda, all things that are creating havoc in our lives. There's something called a silent killer. And in 2020, during the pandemic, nearly 700,000 people died from cardiovascular disease. They say about 1 in 5 heart attacks are silent. The damage is done, but the person is not even aware of it. And there's an alarming number of our 14 to 19-year-olds are showing as much as 40% blocked arteries. We ask a question at Akana. Do you know the significance of the age 45 for African Americans? The difference is there is a dangerous level of arteriosclerosis levels of plaque building up in our arteries. You see the first artery on the left is optimal. That's a completely clear artery. Then you take a look at the outer wall and you see that there's plaque starting to build up and it makes you borderline. And then you see the next circle is a high level. And then the fourth image is a dangerous level and a blocked artery. So that number 45 in African Americans means we are 2 times more likely to die from heart disease. And I'll just share our vision. Our vision is a world where everyone has access to the nutrition and resources they need to thrive, creating healthier, wealthier, and a more resilient communities. Throughout our blood type campaign, we're empowering millions of families to discover their blood type and embrace the 5 steps to generational health. A simple, personalized roadmap to wellness. By fostering these habits, we aim to break the cycle of disease and poverty, building a foundation for generational health and prosperity for families worldwide. So, we're going to talk today about 5 reasons why these problems impact our communities. So, if you have a pen and paper, just jot down these 5. The first is a lack of understanding of blood types. See, your blood type is a more reliable measure of your identity than your race, culture, or geography. It's a genetic blueprint for who you are and a guide to how you can live most healthfully. And Akana has committed to helping 1 million families learn their blood type. So if you're one of those few, I believe it's less than 50%. It may only be a third, but if you're one of the few that know your blood type, feel free to drop it in the chat. I'll go through and take a look a little bit later, and we'll talk about the significance of learning your blood type because there are only four blood types. So there's a blood type A, a blood type B, a blood type O, and a blood type AB. And your blood type is a powerful genetic footprint that identifies you as surely as your DNA. So we're going to explain the blood types just so that you know if you already know that blood type. If you're an A, it stands for agrarian, and you are nature's vegetarians, thriving on farming and cooperative living and inventive, adaptable, and community-focused traits. That's an A. And if you are a B stands for balance. And they've adapted to harsh climates and diverse populations, harmonizing the mind's tensions with the immune system's demands. And if you're an O blood type, O stands for old. It's the oldest blood type. It evolved as hunters and gatherers with strong survival instincts and a fierce immune system. That's an O. Then if you're an AB, that precious modern AB is the rarest blood type, emerging from the union of a type A and a type B, embodying complexity and adaptability. I'm that AB, and I know that there's another AB on. I saw my amazing AB sister, Kayetta Cooks. And Kayetta, if you can just unmute for me and take a look in the chat and see what other blood types we have. I'm just curious to see who's out there, who's with us this morning. Are you able to unmute? If not, I'll get to it at the very end. All right, I guess I'm going to roll and get to it at the end. So, your blood type is the key to your body's entire immune system. It controls the influence of viruses, bacteria, infections, chemicals, stresses, and the entire assortment of invaders and conditions that might compromise your immune system. And if you take a look at this presentation, you'll see on the left-hand side that the key to unlocking your body's nutritional blueprint is knowing this blood type, because the blood type is the single most important determinant of how your body interacts with the foods you eat, and if those foods will cause inflammation, digestive problems, and or weight gain. You see the sister on the left doesn't seem to have any problems. Her digestion is moving fine. But if you see our brother on the right, is like a walking porta potty. So if you see people that have these bulges and you see them, they're not able to eliminate waste from their body. And we're here to assist. We're here to help with that. And eating against your blood type. When we eat foods that contain protein lectins that are incompatible with our blood type antigen, the lectins target our organ, our bodily systems, and begin to agglutinate or clump in that area for disposal. We create a highly carcinogenic substances in our body when we, this is the key word, regularly consume foods that are high in lectins or animal proteins. Our system is designed to protect us from these lectins. While 95% are sloughed off by the body, we've got that 5% that are filtered into the bloodstream where they react with and destroy our red and white blood cells. So the consequence of eating against our blood type is agglutination. And agglutination is that clumping of bacteria or red blood cells when held together by antibodies or agglutinants. And they clump. And if you take a look at this artery, what happens when you have a lot of that clumping, you can break the wall of that artery. So the key is to learn your blood type. You are able to break the generational cycle, and the power is in your hands. So understand that if you go to the hospital and you have surgery, the doctors have to know what type of blood to provide to you. Because if they give you the wrong blood, it could kill you. And if you're eating the wrong foods, it could be slowly killing you. And that's the key. You need to learn your blood type. And if you don't know your blood type, the person who loves you enough to invite you into this space this morning, they have a website. They will be able to provide you, and you can get that blood type test for yourself. And here's another reason why you really need to know is because this is the top 5 lists of foods to avoid for your blood type. And if you do not know your blood type, then you're already compromised. So if you're an A blood type, you may think that tomatoes, because they're a vegetable, are good for you, or banana, they're actually toxic for you. So is meat, so are potatoes and shrimp. If you're a B blood type, and please don't shoot the messenger, but that fried chicken or chicken in general, not good for you. Avocado, black bean, shrimp, and crustaceans from the sea. If you're an O, that catfish is not your friend. Avocado, oranges, white wine, or cashews. And if you're an AB, you're a combination again of that A and B, and you have that chicken, banana, black bean, avocado, and shrimp, and many other things that you're going to have to not, we don't say completely eliminate, but it's regularly, what you do regularly. So we teach on how to regularly do the right thing. There was a book released in 1996 called Eat Right for Your Type. This book was by Peter J. Diadamo, and he is actually second generation Eat Right for Your Type. His father, back in 1980, also produced the book, but he re-released it in 1996. So you want to get this book or get back with the person who invited you on. They have a chart that's specific for your blood type. And you can get that specific chart for your blood type. And if you're an A, B, or O, you can get all of those on one chart. Go on Amazon, they charge you $25 for each blood type, but you can get yours from the person who invited you on, all 3 of those blood types for just that $25. And if you're an AB, then you'll be able to get your very own chart. So why am I just learning that the foods I eat impact my blood, my blood cells based on my blood type? Why are we just learning this? It's because if it isn't taught in medical school or created by big pharma, it isn't promoted in the United States. So big business equals profits over people. Sad to have to say that, but it's very true. Think back, people, doing the commercials for cigarettes, how you had doctors smoking and like it was very cool, but it was very toxic. And then trans fats, they were telling us to eat eat margarine. That was terrible. Then you've got the 5G cell phones. Then you've got GMOs. And remember back in the day when they said milk is a body good? That was the biggest farce and the biggest ruse they had over the American people because we are the only species on the planet that drank milk or drink milk from another species. Good up until you're about 2 years old, but after that, that's it. So, what countries did learn this and adhere to the blood type philosophy? Japan was the first country that did. United States, not so much. We are just getting into the know, just learning about this and just taking heed to it. You see, life expectancy in the Japanese country is 84.6 years of age. They were the first to adopt this lifestyle regimen of eating for your blood type. Whereas the United States, in life expectancy, we rank 50th. Incredible. And then Americans only life expectancy is 76 years old. And for African Americans, it's even less. It is only 71.8. So by following the blood type diet, there's anecdotal evidence that shows millions of people reported positive impacts by adhering to the blood type practices. You can protect yourself from common viruses and infection and take a stand against life-threatening disease. You can also achieve your ideal weight, slow down the aging process, and who doesn't want to do that? And cleanse your blood of toxins and unhealthy fats. The number two reason is dangerous levels of oxidation. Oxidation is a big fancy word for rust. You see those bananas, they're overripening. They're oxidizing, right in front of you. They go from the bright yellow color that we like to eat to brown with rust. That's what we say. And inside of your body starts to look like the rusty bolts and nails when we're consuming foods that are against our blood type. So, research has finally identified one of the most important contributors of heart disease, of wrinkles, of cancer, of arthritis, and many other problems associated with getting older. But there are some great things too, and they are antioxidants. If you have your camera or if you're on camera, do a quick screenshot and just look at these antioxidants. These fruits and vegetables are loaded with plant compounds called phytonutrients, which also have antioxidant abilities. Some phytonutrients have shown to disable cancer-causing substances as well. So these blueberries and broccoli and almonds and banana, and what I love about learning about this information, when I learned that I could not have bananas and I learned that I could not have avocado, on the detox, I can have them. So I was like, when can I do this detox? How often can I do this detox? Because I love avocados, oranges, and banana, and getting them during the detox is phenomenal antioxidants. The third reason is an omega-3 deficiency. And so, omega 3s, I'm going to tell you what's involved with omega 3s. It's your cardiovascular health. There's an increased risk of heart attacks or strokes or high blood pressure when you don't have this omega 3. Then, cognitive decline, increased risk of depression, anxiety, Alzheimer's, and dementia. Chronic inflammation, so it accelerates the progression of diabetes, arthritis, wake up with those hurting joints, cancer, autoimmune disease, and then in your metabolic health, it contributes to weight gain, obesity, metabolic syndrome, contributes to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which can progress to liver sclerosis or liver cancer. And then there's the immune function. It weakens your immune function when you have a omega-3 deficiency, and it makes the body more susceptible to infections. And then in your bone health, it increases the risk of osteoporosis, leading to fractures and a high risk of complications, especially in our older adults. The fourth reason is gut health. You see, 70% of our immune system is in our gut or our microbiome. So just knowing 70% of your health is in your stomach. So unhealthy gut, when you have gut issues, when they arise and our diet includes improper food choices and it lacks sufficient fiber, pre and probiotics, then the signs of gut issues are digestive issues, weakened immune system, malabsorption of nutrients, so the nutritional deficiencies, inflammation in the body, skin problems, mental health challenges, weight management, hormonal imbalances, and autoimmune conditions. And then the fifth, I'm scratching already. I'm sorry. I'm glad y'all can't see me on camera this morning. So the parasitic invasion. The fifth reason is chronic inflammation, and chronic inflammation leads to heart disease, diabetes, chronic fatigue, and autoimmune disorders. And in the presence in autopsies, parasites are invading our organs, our brain, our lungs, our liver. And then in mental capacity, in our mental health, the parasites are causing depression in our brain and causing anxiety and even schizophrenia. We'll get off of this slide. So we've told you about five um, steps, five things that cause all of these issues that we have in our body. Now we're going to tell you about five solutions. We're going to give you five steps to generational health. So if you're still jotting down notes, you have five things that we've already mentioned. I'm going to give you five things that counter or five things that will help. And a disclaimer, this product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. This information provided herein is for informational purposes only and not intended to substitute for any advice from your physician or healthcare professionals. If you're pregnant, nursing, or taking medication, or have medical conditions, please consult your healthcare provider before using any nutritional supplements, and individual results may vary. So, the first thing to get to this generational health is to know your blood type. So, do you know your blood type? And that blood type is a more reliable measure of identity than race, culture, or geography. It's a genetic blueprint to who you are and a guide to how you can live life most healthfully. The second is to learn what's best for you. Learn that foods that heal one can harm another. So one person's food is another person's poison. So learn your blood type, learn the foods for your health and for your legacy. The third reason is, or the third thing you do is to purchase a kit that works best based on your goals. So the first option is a blood type support kit. And this blood type support kit gives you an herbal tea, gives you nutrition, and optional testing for all blood types. So you get a blood type test kit, and it is designed to kickstart your cleanse of your blood and your colon. So you have option one, it's $59.95. You get that blood type test kit, you get the bitters tea, you get a detox meal plan, you get that fuel meal replacement shake, and it is delicious, chocolate or vanilla, and then an individual digital blood type download. So you get to know what is good for your blood type in a digital download. I don't even talk about option two because we want to be blessed to be a blessing to others. And when you get that option one, if you already know your blood type, bless somebody else that you love to learn their blood type as well. So the first step is to detoxify your blood cells. So the flat belly bitters are a powerful tool for a 4-day quick detox of that large and small intestine, and it's primarily due to its impact on digestion and liver function. And here's how it works. These flat belly bitters boost digestion by stimulating the production of digestive enzymes and bile and the stomach acids, which are essential. Then it regulates the appetite, reducing the cravings for unhealthy foods. Third, it supports liver detoxification by filtering out the toxins from your blood. And then it eliminates fat solubles throughout the digestive system, alkalizes the body, and reduces inflammation. It improves the microbiome or the gut by promoting the growth of beneficial bacteria and inhibiting harmful bacteria. And then it targets five key areas. This is our amazing fuel. It's the world's first meal replacement that has antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids. It has gut health with pre and probiotics and fiber. It eliminates parasites, and it also has blood type support. So this fuel is amazing. You'll want to get that kit type 1 to get started just because it contains everything that you need for success. Number two is a personalized wellness plan for your blood type. So whether you're an A, a B, an AB, or an O, you can redeem your BioScan certificate from the blood type starter kit and take our online quiz and determine which plan is best for you. So Akana Nation, if you have not gone on to knowyourbloodtype.com, I want you to personally go on and take this quiz. It's an online quiz that will give you the best plan, and it is fantastic. So if you've not already done it, I invite you to do it yourself because you will know what we are sharing with people to have them go on and do. And you can get your own quiz done online. And then we have the flat belly 7 day starter. And you can take a look at day one versus day seven. This is actually my Aunt Vanessa and Auntie Net. We call her Auntie Net, but day one, she couldn't pull those pants up over her gut. You didn't even see her rump. All you saw was, like that. The first gentleman we saw, like a walking porta potty. She needed to flush the system. So in just 7 days, she dropped 10 pounds of waste out of her body, was able to put on a belt, and that belt had so much extra room in it. You can see how flat the belly is up the top. It's not, protruding top and bottoms inside, but she looks great. So in this 7 day starter, this package provides a quick and powerful refresh designed to jumpstart your journey to health. This nutrition pack program helps cleanse the digestive system, helps to boost the energy, helps you shed up to 10 pounds, leaving you feeling lighter and revitalized. It's the perfect option for those seeking a short-term commitment with transformative results. You will get in this pack a purifier, which is a liquid colonic. I say it's like liquid Drano. It goes through and gets all the muck and gunk out in the 7 days. Then you've got an eliminator, removes mucus and parasites and it removes parasites and reduces the mucus. And then the regenerator is a superfood and it restores the body with fiber and superfoods and probiotics and prebiotics, but simply amazing. So the first was a 4 day. This is a 7 day, and we're going to move on to a 21 day total body reset. And Billy dropped 30 pounds of waste in just 21 days. I don't even have to tell you flat belly lifestyle is working for him because the pictures don't lie. This 21-day raw detox or raw cleanse is a complete system reset for those facing more intensive health challenges or seeking a deeper transformation. Because this gentleman on day 21 looks totally different from who presents day 1 and day 21. So this program is designed to detoxify your body, restore balance, and promote significant weight loss from 8 to 25 pounds while building the foundation for lasting health. It's the ultimate choice for achieving profound physical and mental renewal. In this kit, you get everything from the first 7 day, but you also get more product. So you can get not just the 7 days, but 21 days. And here I am operating from Hemp Goby coming soon. Hemp Goby is here, y'all. We have got an amazing Hemp Goby. Sounds like another product you've heard, but ours is all natural. Tell you about that in a little bit. And the third option is to become a wellness ambassador or a certified wellness coach where you can transform your health and earn an income. So you can gain access to all the products you need to elevate your health while earning 20 to 40% commission on the retail purchases made through your website, including your own. This Wellness Ambassador Pack is a $399 pack, and it includes the 21-day reset, personalized wellness plan for your blood type, and flat belly bitters and tea, and bitters fuel sample, and extreme pain cream for anybody experiencing pain on their body. It's a topical rub. You will own your own website. You will be able to come to Akana and get certified as a wellness ambassador, and then you're paid as Pearl for 3 months. You'll learn about what that means when you join us in Akana. There's also a certified wellness coach pack. It's $1,400, and it includes 3 7-day raw cleanses, 1 21-day extreme pain, 2 jars of extreme pain cream. You get some hempranium, all kinds of great products that will help you on your wellness journey. But this pack is for people who want to experience more than just health for themselves. They may have a family that they want to share these 7-day raw cleanses with, or friends that they love that they want to share. There's also plant-based coffee. There's tinctures, there's topicals, there's all kinds of products on the website that you will be able to share with other people and then earn that income if you're interested in that. And then meet 64 years young Ernestine Davis. On the right, Ernestine Davis says, switching to foods tailored to my blood type helped me lose belly fat, improve my digestion, and achieve fourth place in a bikini contest at 63 years young. Ernestine looks absolutely amazing. No one could say. Someone said to me here in Pensacola, I told them that I was 62. They said, "You are giving 60 the business." So, Ernestine Davis, you are giving 60s the business, girl. You look absolutely incredible. And you see, we have another couple of superstars. We have Karen, who was 52 when this picture was taken, and Dr. Yakima Palmer, was 50 when this picture was taken, all looking simply stellar in their 50s and 60s. So this is an ageless, if you're looking for ageless health, it starts with your blood type. So you can do a biological age reversal detox here with Akana. So we invite you to come and get your generational health going with us. And you can see that Tanisha lost 15 pounds in 21 days. Just going to show you the pictures. Let the pictures do the talking. So you see what day one looks like and day 21 for this sister. Then you see day one versus day 21 for all of these images featured. You know, I look at Jesus down the bottom and I look at Minister Mooney. Minister Mooney said he lost a set of twins. Those 20 pounds were like losing two 10-pound, two 10-pound twins, two kids. So this is just in 21 days. So results will vary, but you can do this detox and get your own true results for yourself. Yvette said that her 100-day results, she took this beyond 21 days and she wrote a book called My Guide to a 100-Day Journey to Better Health. Looking amazing, feeling terrific, just fabulous, the things that you can do. And available now is this hemp goby. It is packed with powerful plant-based nutrients. Hemp goby works synergistically to target key areas for weight management and promoting overall health and wellness, I'll say. The key benefits is that hemp goby burns fat naturally. It activates your body's fat burning potential with hemp derived compounds and complete complementary botanicals that support thermogenesis. It also boosts metabolism, curbs your appetite, supports your digestive health, and promotes overall balance. So, cannabis and the blood type diet. We're going to talk a little bit about this because it's so super important. Cannabis reduces inflammation in the body. It helps manage stress and it improves digestion. If you're an A, A's have lower stomach acids and higher stress and susceptibility to heart disease. And if you're a B, the susceptibility to autoimmune conditions and the nervous system disorders. And if you're an O blood type, you have a higher risk of inflammatory conditions and arthritis and over acidity. And if you're an AB, your sensitivity to digestive and autoimmune stressors. So by leveraging the properties in CBD and cannabis alongside the blood type diet, individuals may achieve a more balanced and harmonious approach to wellness tailored to their unique biological predisposition. So now let's talk about cannabis a little bit more. I'm going to share with you that we all on this line have what's called an endocannabinoid system, or ECS for short. And this endocannabinoid system, where it has receptors, and the receptors are on our brain, on our liver, our kidney, our lungs, our digestive system, our bowels, our skin, our teeth, all have receptors that need cannabis. And cannabis is a holistic solution. And unlike pharmaceuticals that often target a single symptom, cannabinoids interact with the ECS to provide systemic benefits, offering a more natural approach to health and wellness. And it brings the body back into balance, brings the body back into homeostasis. So, what is CBD? CBD is a compound that occurs naturally in industrial hemp. And out of the more than 100 different cannabinoids, it's the second most common next to delta 9, tetrahydrocannabinol, or THC. But CBD is non-psychotropic, which means it gives you the health without the high. So that's cannabidiol or CBD. And then THCA is a compound that occurs naturally in industrial hemp. And out of the more than 100 different cannabinoids, THCA is non-psychotropic precursor to THC. So found in raw cannabis, when heated through smoking, vaping, or cooking, however, THCA converts into THC, which has that psychoactive effect or that psychoactive compound. So we've given you so much information, and now it's time to elevate. We're going to show you what these CBD products do, what they have, and how they can be beneficial and a help to you in boosting health and wellness in your life. So we formulate our proprietary blend of herbs and botanicals to elevate your well-being. You're going to see that we have topicals, we have tincture, we have gummies. And we also have this raw cannabis or THCA or flower that will give you that health without high if you don't heat it. So as more people turn to raw plant-based diets, THCA fits into the concept of consuming raw cannabis for therapeutic purposes, such as juicing cannabis leaves or flower. And then raw THCA offers health without the high or impairing your cognitive function. So, particularly strong benefits with these conditions, such as arthritis, autoimmune disorders, anti-inflammatory, neuroprotective, sclerosis, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, chronic pain, and cancer. We also have an RSO concentrate, and this RSO concentrate is an oral syringe. And these you might find relief for pain, anxiety, sleep, Parkinson's, anti-inflammatory, to stimulate the appetite, neurological, and antioxidant protections. The fourth is to transform your diet and dramatically improve your health. So you'll get this meal plan for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that will share with you the things that are great for you. And then you'll get this blood type chart. And I was telling you that the AB get their own chart. So ABs are special in many more ways. I'm being, what is it, self-aggrandizing here, my AB tribe, because we get our own blood type test kit front and back. And you will see all of the things on this one chart. So it's also available on that website of whoever invited you on today for just the I think it's either 25 or $30, but great to have all of this information at your fingertips. I even use it on my table as a table placemat. And when people come in and they don't know their blood type, or they do know their blood type, better yet, I can show them the things that are great for their blood type. So I have all of them on the table. So you can break the generational cycle of illness. So number 5, you share the gift of health. You inspire others to create generational health with your story. So you come in, you show how it works for you, and someone else will see your great result and want that same health journey along with you. So you can get a comprehensive health test. We were sharing, I paid $850 for something called a bioscan. And include in this kit, you'll get a blood type test kit and digital download. This digital download will give you your omega-3 panel. It'll give you a gut check. It'll tell you how well you're doing in your vitamins and minerals, whether you're deficient in any vitamins, and also your heart, liver, and kidney. It's $1,000 value. But here with Akana, we offer a $189 special where you would get all of this and your basic kit to get started. And it's just this $189, and you'd be able to get all these tests to know what's going on inside of your body. And the test results are for reference only, and they're not a diagnostic conclusion. So when you enroll in one of our auto ships, you can get this upgrade for just $50 and get all of these, and you'll get these tests that show these panels, and you will work with a wellness coach and get yourself the best results for your blood type, the best results for your health, and the best results so that you can create what we call a blue zone in yourself and be able to share with your family. Akana offers over 70 products. If you're able to get online, you'll take a look. You can see up to 60 at a time. So open it and expand not just 10 products at a time, but to 60. So you'll be able to see more of the products with one swoop, with one scoop. You will see that we offer a plant-based coffee. You will see that we have the essential oils that combat oxidative stress. You will see that there's eucalyptus and black oil, black seed oil, all kinds of things that just smell good, feel good, and great for your insides. Black seed, I think everybody should have black seed every day of their life. You can get it for under $20 on this website. So go on the website, see some of the phenomenal products. Then there's extreme pain relief. There's stuff for hair care. There's culinary. So you can, if you like garlic and you like heat, so hot pepper and garlic, get our garlic fire. Sprinkle it on if you're one of the blood types that can enjoy shrimp, or just sprinkle it on a salad. It is lovely on foods. Just sprinkle it on after you finish. You don't want to cook your products with CBD over 350 degrees because you don't want to burn out all of that amazing CBD with the nutrients and things that will help inside of your body. So, blood type testimonial time. Instead of giving mine, if we have someone who wants to unmute, please feel free to unmute. If I have anybody who has already done at least a 21-day detox, I want you to share your blood type testimonial with us today. Is there anybody who wants to unmute and share? Did I set this up so you all can't do that? Is there anybody there?
Hey, darling, Grand Rising, Miss Turkland, doing a fantastic job. This
Oh,
is,
welcome,
yeah,
welcome, Michelle.
hey, sweetheart. Hey, guess I wouldn't let this opportunity go by. Yes, I have done the 21 day a few times. Three, I think I've done it three and the 7 day. I just know during just doing, just adhering to this, I'm sitting there writing my journal, and I was just being thankful for this, for these products, because since I've been on these products, doing the 21 day, learning how to eat for my body, learning how to eat for my blood type, that it has totally changed my health when it comes to after going through menopause. It pushed me into a diabetes state because everything was out of whack, and so my blood sugars was running in between 6.2, 6.4, 6.2, 6.4. I think they said 6.5. You are not considered diabetic. And I didn't want no parts of all any of it. But after I've been doing this, the blood type and 21 day and 7 day detoxing and really being mindful of what I'm putting in my body. It changed 3 months ago when I went to the doctor. My blood sugars it went from 6.2 to 6.3. It just keeps tottering back and forth. 6.2 to 6.3. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So when I went a couple of weeks ago, I'm happy to say that my blood sugars dropped down to 5.9. And she said, what you're doing is working, Rochelle. And she believes in that too. Continue to eat for your blood type to keep continue to do what you're doing because it's working. So even though it was teeter-totter, it's like my body's trying to get back in balance. And so, but little by little, it is doing that, and I couldn't be happier. So that's my share.
Amen, amen. Praise God. And I love what you said about being mindful. It's a lifestyle change. It's not a one and done. I'm a seasoned sister, a baby boomer. And if you think about, we've been doing this all of our lives. I didn't learn about eating for my blood type until I was 59 years old. So it makes a difference what you do, not all the time, but what you do most of the time. So thank you. And thank you for sharing that amazing story and getting down to 5.9. Whoop, whoop. All right. So, what health legacy will you create and pass on to your future generations? We want you to join us, lockstep with us and get your own testimony that you can share. So again, the first would be the blood type support kit. Get that $59 kit so that even if you know your blood type, you can be a blessing to someone else. Second, personalized wellness for your blood type. You will get that from getting the chart and learning what foods are good for your blood type and what's toxic for your blood type. Third, become a wellness ambassador or certified coach and help share this message. Do you know your blood type? And let people be, the first step in creating that generational health. Because at Akana, our goal is to create these blue zones. We want to create blue zones in ourselves, in our homes, in our community, and in our family, and then worldwide. Because what is a blue zone? A blue zone is an area where people are eating far less animal meat and living longer than average lives. There is only one blue zone in the United States of America. It is in Loma Linda, California. So we want to encourage you to create a blue zone within yourself and help us spread this message worldwide. So, if you've come to learn about the health of the business and the health of the body and wellness of the mind, and you got what you've come for. But for those who are interested in a little bit more, who want to learn about the business aspect of this, I invite you to stay on. Just give me another 10 minutes to share why you would want to partner lockstep with a company like Akana. This market is hot. And with the regulatory momentum and explosive growth, do you know that due to the accessibility and legal status, the global cannabis market is expected to grow to 28 billion, from 28 billion where it was when I got started in 2021 to over 197 billion by 2028. So that's in only 3 years. You are getting in the trajectory of upward growth and momentum. See, federal legalization of marijuana remains uncertain, and certain patchwork of laws creates an opening for product derived with hemp like CBD and THCA. So this window of opportunity allows companies to operate and grow with fewer barriers, getting this health to people. See, 1.5% of the United States is who we want to help. 1.5%. And if we are able to do that with 5 million people in the United States, with just 1.5% of them at $50, that's 250 million in sales. What slice of that are you trying to get in your own bank account? Because 80% of the people will reject you. We will still impact a million people. And they say that the first 100,000 to 150,000 involved in a business will earn up to 80% of the wealth of the company. So right now, we are in the formulating and pioneering stage. We have not hit momentum yet, folks. So if you want to join us before we hit momentum and stabilization, you'll want to get back with the person who invited you on and get yourself a starter kit and take your first step to generational health and prosperity. Because Harvard Business School says select a company that's at least 18 months old because they've been around, they've weathered the storm. Because 90% of companies fail in their first 18 months. I am happy to say that Akana is now a 6+ year old company. And I have been with this company for 4 of those 6 years and have had an amazing personal experience for myself and for my family, helping my beautiful mother-in-law reverse symptoms when they were saying that there was nothing else they could do for her or with her. That was 3 years ago, folks. I asked God to prick her heart and give her the mind to be able to accept the regimen of the 21-day detox. And I'm proud to say that my mother-in-law is in my home in Florida right now, singing and opening blinds every morning. She did that because of God's help Akana's products and this mission that Akana is on. So, according to Harvard Business School, if a company has less than 500,000 people, it's a great opportunity. If it has less than 100,000, it's the opportunity of a lifetime. And I am here to say that Akana is the opportunity of a lifetime. I want to thank everybody for coming out today. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I'm going to stop the presentation, but get back with the person who invited you on today because they will have a website that you can get some phenomenal information from. And I see my Nadine Del Nato has opened her mic, and I'm going to